range, but I don't really know. It was small. And I was like sneezing and just doing kid things. And he was holding a toy that I assumed they were going to purchase, and then he dropped it. And that made him sad, and he turned. And it looked like he was going to run into his mother's, like, you know, like run at her. But in his small, confused child brain, he actually ran into my legs and, like, put his, like, face right in, like, my knees. And I was like, ah! And then his mother was like, oh, that's the wrong lady, and like grabbed him and was pulling him away. And then he sneezed directly onto me. So I had his tears and then his sneeze juice all over my legs. And now I'm probably infected with, I don't know, some kind of zombie plague, and I'm going to die. So now you know. First pick Anduin. Aight. Of all the healers you could first pick, that's not the worst. I'd rather not pick heals this early. So just throwing it out there that I'd really rather not pick Alexstrasza this early. TY. Mainly if the enemy team gets like a Kael'thas, I don't want to play Alex into Kael'thas, and if they get an Anna, I don't want to play Alex into Anna. Yeah, I don't know, some kind of zombie Raccoon City virus plague, probably. Like a mutation of the zombie virus from 28 Days Later and coronavirus and also SARS into a... I don't know, it's just a small child sneezed on me, so I'm basically dead. That's it.
It's about damn time.
You think you're talking to me, but you're actually talking to a ghost. But like I was saying about this Heroes of the Storm game, there was the pick of Kael'thas. So we are not going to play Alexstrasza. We are instead going to play some other healer that isn't Alexstrasza. Maybe Rhaegar. Maybe Malfurion. We do have a Gul'dan. It does kind of complicate my choice a little bit. I kind of like snap healing for Gul'dan, but I don't have a lot of good choices for that because Anduin's already picked.
The hunt is on.
I'm gonna go with Rhaegar.
Balloon, grant us strength.
When I was like in high school, this probably isn't in fashion anymore, but when you were talking about just being super sick, they would call it like herpaganosyphilades. But I don't know if people still do that. Alright. Their team is pretty solid. I assume that Varian goes taunt. Changes the scene. Whoosh. I'm a little concerned about our damage. On one hand, we have Gul'dan Lunara, which is just all poison damage. Anduin's not particularly good at dealing with poison damage. He's not particularly bad either. Like on one end of the spectrum, you have Uther, who's terrible with poison damage, and on the other, you have Lucio, who's really good with poison damage. Anduin's somewhere in the middle. But I still worry we don't have any actual kill potential, right? It's all damage over time. Zagara is not the kind of like kill potential follow-up type. So we might just never kill anything. We might have really high damage numbers, but nobody dies. On the other hand, the enemy team having like Kael'thas and Tychus, they have a ton of kill potential, so... Oh, your friends say it? Okay, good. I'm not the only... I mean, I haven't said that in a long time. That was the first thing I thought of. We shall see. Or because this is Volskaya, with Gul'dan, especially all the zoning that we have, maybe we just take every protector. Personally, though, in like present day, present meta, I kind of don't like solo tank comps. Even with Johanna, I think I prefer a tank and a bruiser. So I think rather than Zarya, I would have preferred something like Sonya. But for all of the tanks, Johanna's probably the best solo tank. So if we're gonna do it, this is the one. We take this.
3, 2, 1.
So why did I go with Malfurion? We have a Gul'dan who is going to need a lot of healing, and Malf can kind of keep good consistent healing going. His burst healing is really dependent on Moonfire, but we'll do our best. Innervate for the Gul'dan could be cool. We don't have a super lot of CC for me to use my root as a follow-up, which is how I prefer to use the root as a follow-up CC, but my options were a little limited. High plat now, yes. Barely. We are back in plat for the time being, although we're right at the cusp, so if we lose this game, we actually just won't be in plat anymore. The cool thing with Innervate, though, is not just that it gives mana, although it does, and that's really cool. It also gives cooldown reduction. So people who you Innervate can use their abilities more often, which can be cool for Gul'dan. I'm gonna come up top and help her out, I guess. Johanna combos well with Jaina. Thing with Johanna, she combos well with literally everybody. She's probably one of, if not the strongest tanks in the game right now. And not just because her kit is good, I mean it is, but she's very versatile. You can use her in almost any situation on any map with any team comp. Oh, Zach's dead.
Choose a talent.
And that is really something to
Fine choice.
consider with heroes when you pick them is how versatile are they? Are they good for the map? Are they good for your team comp? Is there good synergies? Johanna goes with everything. Just like the color black, just goes with everything. Anduin is another one that goes with everything. Which the enemy team first picking him just fine kind of shows. You can pick Anduin first, like, really safely. There's never a bad time to play Anduin. What's up, goofball? That's one of the reasons why when people ask what is the first, like, healers they should play, when they're like, I want to get into playing support, what should I learn? Anduin is an answer because why are you doing this? Why are you like this? Andrew's a good answer because he's good on any team, with any team on any map, all the time, at any level of play, right? You can always pick Anduin. It's like Lunara went out of her way to make sure she hit me with that living bomb. I was doing everything to get away from her, and she's just like, no.
Enslave these mercenary fools.
I'm gonna stay just like right here while you guys do that. I'm ready to escape as soon as possible. Like, while I feel like Malf was the right choice for what I had available, I don't feel like Malf was the first choice. And there were better healers, they just weren't available.
Choose a talent.
Oh, nice. We got the Hingis. That's good. That's what we were saying, right? Maybe it doesn't matter that we don't have great kill potential. Maybe we just get the objective and do objective stuff. That's good. Objectives are great. Giant battling robots are fun. I took the bigger, longer lasting route. Thought being that since we don't have a super ton of CC, that just keeping them in the route longer is more valuable than the Trent. Also, it's Kael'thas, not Li Ming, so the Trent isn't quite as powerful. or some other skill shot based hero. Train's really great for absorbing skill shots. Well, we don't have those. Or the enemy team doesn't have those. It's point and click. So, nice. No real reason to grab him. You have broccoli for lunch. Brats, being healthy. I didn't. I had peas for dinner, with my dinner.
Protector's power. Impressive.
Hey, get some of this sweet, sweet innervate action. Then look at Zag's build. Maybe Zag has that cool, like, auto attack damage build thing I've seen people do. And she's just been stacking out of her gourd and she's going to do a ton of damage in the late game. I don't know. Maybe it's that. There we go. I have a problem when I play Malfurion that I'll always go for the easy Moonfire because you have to kind of put yourself out of position to hit Moonfire. So if there's like an easy hit on the tank or a more difficult hit on the 3 people in the back, I'll usually take the hit on the tank. But I should probably be more adventurous and go for the 3 hit because you heal more based on how many people you hit with the Moonfire. Is what I'm trying to get across here. Well, we just soak 10. It's not the end of the world. It's, you know, it's fine. What in the world? Go away, Varian. Oh no. Oh no. We made mistakes, Gul'dan. Maybe they get a pick off of it though. I went to back up Gul'dan. I think he got caught out by Kael'thas. But they killed Kael'thas, so like it's fine. Worth value. It's fine. Everything is fine. What ult do I need? I got a sub with some asparagus on the side from Meat Yard. I made asparagus and carrots for his vegetable.
My time has yet to come.
Tranquility is so easy. But what would I Twilight Dream? I guess Varian when he comes in. Does Anduin have the weird one? Does not. I'm not a fan of most vegetables. I'm basically like a small child when it comes to food. I'm gonna just take Trank. I think I'll get more value out of just easy Trank. Now you're rooted forever.
I'm getting another thermal already.
Life essence. A little late there. Oh, what's going on up here with Joe? Joe, I didn't even see that you're up here doing the Lord's work. Hello. I heard the light bomb. Like, I heard the audio of the light shall burn you. And it was like, wait a minute, what's going on with Manduin? And then we see Johanna's up here doing amazing things. Just, oh, but the living bomb. Oh. Spreading down here. Okay, well. Yeah, that pyro cocoon and the cocoon situation, that was a little awkward. I'm Toby M. Hello, and Tulip Kisses. That's a cute name. We need that movement speed. Yeah, we need to be swift Malfurion here. Have an innervate. I've done full innervate build Malfurion. It's not good, but it's incredibly fun. If only it was good. But like this right here, we're zooming. What's up, Zoomers? It's me, Malfurion, zooming. Yeah! Too fast! Too fast, too swift. Gather, my friends, and be healed! Oh, Luna's in the shit. Wait, no, she's actually in the shit. I cannot tap, and I am Do not tell the enemy team. They don't need to know. You follow from WoW Classic. Heck yeah. My guild is joining another guild in WoW Classic. Politics. This is Heroes of the Storm. This is Blizzard's MOBA. So on the WoW front, I'm currently playing Malfurion, although I'm playing him in a skin that makes him evil. Oh, in this, sure. I'd love to be in a robot. Let's be a robot.
So you can unleash the Protector's firepower.
Unleash the Protector's firepower. Heck yeah. That. It's the guild that we actually have played a lot with. Like when we don't have enough people to fill out like a full raid. So for Molten Core and Blackwing Lair, we've been partnering with these people anyway. So it really does make sense to be friends with them. Go official with our relationship, you know? Boop.
Strange. I did not expect the Protector to be destroyed like that.
Ooh, nice horrify. That was really nice.
Good hit.
Feels amazing, man. Cool. The balance of nature. It's okay, just be a healer. You wear the same chest piece from Skullomance all the way through, like, AQ. So you'll be geared forever because your gear never actually upgrades. No, Anduin has this special voice line when he life grips Varian as opposed to any other character. True facts.
Good hit.
He either says, "I've got you," or "Light save you," when it's any friendly hero. But when it is Varian, he says, "Not this time, father." Small tears shed. Oh, your shadow. Well, I can't help you. I'm coming. Let's be more Sam fast as fuck, boy, because I am. I've got all these leaves. Make me so swift. I'm about to lose too. Ugh. Ah, but Anduin. That would have been a good route, but he just exists. One of the weaknesses of Malfurion is his PvE healing is really bad. I don't know if he's better or worse than Whitemane, but it's probably a competition for who's the worst PvE healer between those two. Uther would be up there, except he has that talent where he can heal with his Q and then his basic attacks heal around him, and that can actually put out a lot of healing in PvE.
A new terminal will be ready shortly. For the swarm.
I'm Toby with like a high five. High five, Toby. You're a real one. Zigzagoom! Oh, she's fine. Look at her. It's a bug. She's got this.
Power routed to the terminal. Control it and
You can let them channel for a minute if they want to. We're closer to 20. So honestly, if this goes on a little bit longer, it's better for us than it is for them. We're a level ahead. We're chilling. Relaxing, maxing all cool. Letting Kael'thas waste his mana. hitting literally nothing. I would probably back out, you know, like now. Gul'dan is here. I'm running, I'm fleeing.
Choose a talent.
He's dead.
Kill.
Cool. Serenity now! I didn't use my thing because I was saving it for the point, but now I'm saving it for ending, I guess. Probably should just use my turret because I don't know. I figured we would back out and then re-engage, but it was kind of just like a rolling team fight. It worked out fine though. I'm not complaining. I'm just that's what happened. I don't think that fight was bad. 3 for 2 and the point. Like,
That should teach them a lesson.
not a bad feel. I don't know if they're gonna be able to re-engage.
For calendar.
I don't know. Kael'thas is up in 5 seconds, but they didn't have to travel to our location. Anduin is still top, trying to find them 20. So yeah, they don't re-engage. And if we play our cards just right, we might be able to end.
Complete. Pilot the protector to
Somebody else should get in this thing though, not me. Yes, I will protect you with the moon. Ooh, I'm out here and I don't like it. There's a girthy route, but risky. Have that, Luna. Looks like we don't get to keep, so that's fine.
dominated. I must say, our engineers have made good progress with them.
Excuse me, sir. Can you please not? Varian trying to run me down. I'm not that kind of bird. All right, I'm just not. You get out of here, Kael'thas. That's right, rooted. Yeah, that was a really good fight after the protector dropped. I dropped that turret in that fight. He's right here. After the really good fear, I was like, yeah, we're in it. Ah. My feet. Think I live? Yeah. I was at pretty much full health, so like I wasn't going anywhere. I just don't know if we have enough shit set. Wait, kill us! Yeah, Luna! Strong, independent deer woman out there for the kill. I'm trying, Joe. Now we can end. That was a really great pick on Kael'thas sticking his snoot out there. And the follow-up on Varian and Tychus. Like, we got this. Nice job. Wow, that was a very pleasant game. Pleasant. Had my, like I said, my concerns about our team comp, but we played it really well. Oh, Anduin failed to reconnect. Eddie, Sensei, you were the Lunara. GG. That leap at the end there on Kael'thas was beautiful. I would have been sad if he escaped, but you didn't let it happen. Thank you. Bless. Lunara did a great job all game, I feel. And look, there Lunara is. I would agree. Those were really good plays. Good job, Joe.